you often hear or see people trying to downgrade the so-called side chick. But at the end of the day, doesn't matter if you're a side chick or a main chick. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. You might be better off being the side chick than the main chick, to be honest. Really, you're better off just being the only chick, to be honest. That is the best way. But shit happens. People are going to do what they want to do. Blah, blah, blah. My main point is people act like it's more beneficial to be the main chick than the side chick. Or she's looked at better or some shit like that. But the truth of the matter is, if a woman or a man, not just side chicks, side dudes too, because I've been a side dude one time, and I know the feeling now, and I get it. Like, it feels worse. It feels like the main guy is treated better or something, but in reality, is he? I don't know. I think I'd rather be the side guy. I don't want to be the side guy at all, but if I had the choice, if there was no other options in the world, like let's just hypothetically say that's how life was, I'd be the side guy, because the main guy is giving her all the energy, all the financing, all that shit, right? And the side guy, all he do is, talk to her. She can hit him up when she's sad or some shit like that, or when she wants sex, though, right? But he's free to talk to any other woman he wants, and he doesn't have to deal with the arguing and all that shit. Now, I know it's about side chick and side chick and main chick, but it's the same thing. It don't matter if you're a woman or man. It's the same thing. It's the same fucking thing, man. But if you are a woman, don't fall for none of this. If you're a man, don't fall for none of this. You want to be the only woman or man, not the side or the main. The main is actually losing, man. They're putting in way more work and energy. And when you decide chick or dude, a lot of times you don't care. And you know this. That's another thing. The side dude or the side chick knows. The main chick or the main dude don't know half the time. They don't even know the girl or the dude's messing around and shit. But, we live in a society where they be like, you just a side chick, I'm the main chick. You're not winning. You're not winning if you're the main chick, man. You got to be the only chick, And don't believe that just because dude's a high-value man, or supposedly, or a high-value man in your eyes, because that's what it really boiled down to. Don't believe just because somebody is highly liked in your eyes that there's no men out here that just desires one woman. A lot of times a high-value man doesn't have time to deal with a bunch of women. He's too busy trying to become a high-value man. But the problem is, man, I really wish I could just grab something, because it irks me this much. A lot of times women think if a man just wants her, that she loses attraction or something, because she thinks he can't get nobody else or do better or whatever the fuck. I don't know what's in their head, but they need to realize that maybe you just the one he want. Maybe he don't want nobody else. I thought that's what women wanted. I thought women wanted to be the only one he wanted. Maybe some men isolate themselves from all women. Y'all seen a post that I said the other day. Time to take detox. Don't deal with women for a while. No offense or anything. Just saying, like, focus on things that are more important. Now, so let's say a woman do come across and she see that I'm only going to deal with her, only text her, or only, try to sleep with her. A lot of times women are going to take this as, he can't get nobody else. So yeah, I don't want him. That's crazy. What if he don't want nobody else? What if he's just waiting for the one he like, he know what he want? Boom, there she is. I finally met her today. Okay, now I'm just going to text and talk to her and all that. I don't understand why that's so hard. I don't understand why people want to compete with people and all this shit. What do people get out of this? What are you getting out of competing with somebody? You don't have to share men, man. I don't give a fuck if 99.9% men in the world cheat. You don't have to share. Be by yourself. Your dildo, whatever y'all use, probably feel better than half these motherfuckers anyway. Let's be honest about it. Let's be honest about it. It's the companionship of a man, but if the motherfucker ain't really just you and you gotta share the motherfucker, why does it matter, man? Why does it matter? And that's no offense to anybody, you know, that want to fuck with different people or whatever. But still, if your goal is to be with one person, and why do you want to share that? You give your all to one person, but you got to share that person, but they get your all? That's crazy. And you doing jumping jacks and shit because you the main chick, but really you're putting way more in than the side chicks. He could have 20 side chicks, you the main chick, but you the one that's taking care of his kids and washing his clothes, washing his dirty drawers and all this shit. All they doing is basically getting money on the side or something and sleeping with the person. Then all the women that he fucked, he come back to you with his bullshit, and you gotta put your mouth on that. You're putting your mouth on that shit after all those women. The main chick, yeah, the main chick, the one that do the cartwheels and say she winning, yeah, you. You see what I mean? It's bullshit. It's not. Do not take it as a badge of honor. I'm not going to take it as a badge of honor because, oh, well, she lets you guys fuck, but she's my main and I take care of her and she comes home to me at night and all this shit. That's crazy. I'd rather be them. I'm sharing her anyway. Right? If you sharing somebody anyway, you better off just fucking being a fucking side person. I'm being honest with y'all, man. I don't understand why we still think the main woman or man is winning. They not winning. They are not winning. And because the number one reason why they not winning is because if you was really somebody's main woman or man, they wouldn't want nobody else. They wouldn't. They would desire you. They would come to you. Imagine me being her main, but she wants to fuck him and him and him. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't even stomach that. I'd rather be the main she wants to fuck or the side that she wants to fuck. It don't make sense, man. All men do not cheat, man. It's very few. I'm not going to lie to you. All women don't cheat. It's very few. I ain't going to lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna sit here in this car and cat before I go into this gym and say, you know what, man, just find you a good man. They don't cheat, man. It ain't that easy. I know. It ain't. Because it's an everyday battle. A man has to choose every day, I'm not gonna cheat. Not literally in his mind like that, but when the temptation comes his way, he gotta say, I'm not gonna fuck around. I don't want to. I'm happy with what I got. Why the fuck I want to fuck somebody else? See, when a woman gives a man sex, like, it's deeper than just sex. And this is why I stress that a woman should not withhold sex from a man like that. Maybe sometimes, but not like that, because you make that man feel wanted and desired, right? So let me ask you a question if you're a woman. If sex makes a man wanted and desired, which it does, why the fuck would he want it from another woman other than you? It's deeper than sex, right? Right? When you care about somebody, it's deeper than sex. So why the fuck would he want it from another woman other than you? If sex makes men feel desired and wanted and loved and empowered, and like he the man, he the king, and it does. But why would he want it from someone other than you if you this man that he loves so much and all that? See, it's a bunch of bullshit that don't add up. Men have been getting away with this shit for far too long because women have fell for the fuckery of, well, since I'm the main, you girls are just on the side. He really don't love you like he loved me. That might be true to a certain extent. Like, he might like you more than them, but you gotta ask yourself, why does he even want a part of them? Why does he even want any part of those other people? If he likes you so much, it's not going to happen. If a woman really likes a man and she really down with that, she ain't fucking no other guy. She's not going to want to. She's just not going to want to. That's how I can tell a woman's, easily tell if a woman's cheating, because she starts treating you differently. She starts complaining about shit. Anything you do, you can't do right. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to tell. But if she only desires you, she ain't even thinking about another guy, right? Same thing with a man, vice versa. Don't fall for that bullshit lie that it's not true with men either. It's the same fucking thing. When a man really loves a woman or wants a woman, he's not going to want to cheat with another woman. He wants to text you and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He wants to text you. He wants to be around you. Hypothetically, after y'all then got together and got close and shit. You know what I mean? I can't really say this if y'all never really got that close together and shit, because he might think you texting other men or wanting other men or sleeping with other men. He might think you got him in a friend zone, so he got to be cautious, especially if he like you. That's another thing that a lot of women don't get. Like, if a man like you, he gonna be cautious. If he don't really like you, he don't give a fuck. Here's $500. I don't care if she just want my bag. You know, and they take it as, oh, I'm gonna get this nigga. This nigga right here, he cashing out. But they don't understand, yeah, he cashing out because he's there for a good time. You know, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? A man that's hit there for a long time, he gonna be curious and weary about, man, does she just want money or something? I don't know. You know, I gotta find out. But you can't tell him that shit, though. Just like you can't tell men, a lot of women withhold sex from you because they're trying to see if you really like them. I know it's fucked up. But at the same time, a lot of men that like a woman that don't withhold sex for a long ass time, they're not going to judge you for that because they like you. So, you know, it's all kind of fucked up shit going on. Right? But my point is, a man might do that. Like, man, she didn't fuck me the first time on the first date, so I don't want to fuck with her no more. Instead of looking at it as a good thing, you know. Either way, y'all, man, don't be side chicks, man. If a man doesn't want just you and only you, he don't deserve you. And honestly, I'm gonna say it this way so y'all don't get offended. When it comes to me, this is how I feel. This is how you should feel too. If I'm not good enough in a woman's eyes to make her only want me, I don't deserve her. It don't matter if I really do deserve her, or if I'm the best man she ever get. That don't matter. The point is, she doesn't like me to the point that some other guy makes her feel. So I don't deserve her, and she don't deserve me. She don't deserve me, vice versa. Why don't she deserve me? Because I can't make her feel like a guy that she really wants. Right? That's why. Plain and simple. Everybody don't have the ability to make somebody feel like another person might make them feel. So in other words, maybe I might make this girl feel like Cloud9, but the next guy can't. But then that next guy might be able to make the next girl feel Cloud9. I can't. That's just the way it is, man. But anyways, man, there's no difference between side chick and main chick. When I say difference, I'm talking about the part where they try to say that the man finds this woman more special than the side chick. She's just sex and I'm just his wife. Well, why don't he use for sex? Why don't he go to you? Why you gotta sleep with somebody else? She's just sex, right? It don't make sense. So why does he want her sex and not yours? That's a question that people gotta ask themselves. That they don't want to ask that question, because if they do, now they gotta start facing the mirror and feelings and all that shit. It's easy for us men. Man, she want to fuck another guy. That right there kills a man right there. But for women, for some reason, well, it probably kills them too. It definitely probably kills them too, but for some reason, they feel like if they just the main chick is good enough. I don't understand that one. I understand women want the commitment part of it, and that's probably what it boiled down to. Like, I'm the wife, I got the ring, and all you got was sex. But at the end of the day, he's not been a husband to you. You got a ring, but he's not a husband. So the ring really don't mean shit. If he was, he would be sleeping with you, not nobody else. That is facts. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know, I'm not going to marry no fucking woman to be going around fucking other people. I might as well just stay. Why get married? That don't make sense. I don't know, man. All I know is it's the same shit. I'd rather be the side guy than the husband or the main guy getting cheated on. I've only been the side guy one time. And honestly, I didn't even want to be the side guy. I wanted to be the main guy in that situation, right? Because I'm not that type of person. So I get it. Like, you kind of feel like that person is winning because they get all the person's time and all that shit, and you just get basically sex from her or something. Believe it or not all men is good with that. Even though it's a more beneficial thing for men to be that. Like, damn, she just gives me sex and he got to take care of her. But on the flip side, you know, I guess some women think like men. So they think that when it comes to the side chicks, they feel like they win, or they feel like I took your man or something. But you can't take somebody's man. That man don't belong to that woman. If he did, he wouldn't fuck with you. Same thing. A woman is not going to fuck with another guy if she really, really belonged to that man. Like, really want to be with that man. Nah, she's not going to do that. She's not. It's just the truth. Not even for attention. See, the only way that I could see something like that is if that partner that they really want, woman or man, is depriving them of attention or sex or something like that. But in that case, they should just leave the person alone. You know what I'm saying? But we know how that goes, I guess, right? Anyways, y'all, man, I've been the side guy one time. And that was for a brief second, because that's not me. Like, once I realized, oh, well, she ain't about to leave that guy alone or trying to really fuck with me or something. I don't like that. I can't handle that shit. But I've always been the main guy. And to be honest, even though it's hard to be the side guy if you like a woman or whatever, I still would rather be that than the main guy, because the main guy, as the main guy, you're taking care of that woman and she really don't desire you no more. That's why she's fucking other men. It's the fucking truth. She just desires what you can do for her, right? But as a side guy, she actually desires you. Why the fuck would she be fucking you if not? Think about it. Why would she? I guess you could say, well, because the main guy's broke and the side guy got money for her or some dumb shit like that. I mean, I guess you could say that. But more than likely, it's usually to do with sex or lack of attention and shit like that. But either way it go, the side guy don't have to commit to that woman. He still can sleep with other women and get benefits from that woman. So the side chick is getting benefits from your husband or boyfriend, right? This basically almost the same benefits as you, except for she don't gotta clean the bed. She don't gotta cook his food. She ain't gotta take care of the kids. But she's still kind of getting a piece of him and shit. That's crazy, man. So who's really winning if you think about it? And the side chick can go fuck other men while you're being faithful to a man that's fucking other women. Who's really winning? Think about this. Think about that shit, y'all. I'm not condoning being a side chick or a side dude either. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, stop all this, the main chick's winning or the main guy's winning bullshit, because if they not the only guy, they not winning. They basically, if you're not the only guy or girl, you're basically single. You're basically sharing motherfuckers. You might well just be single, man. You sharing people. Because when you single, you still sharing people. You sharing their attention, all this other shit. But at least you don't really got to commit to them, giving them all your time and resources and all that like you would do if you was with somebody. So y'all tell me. And then in the end, More than likely, it's going to hurt you way more if you're a main chick or dude versus a side chick or dude. Because the attachment isn't as strong. You wouldn't think. Y'all stay safe out there, man, and realize it's spiritual warfare at the end of the day. It's not about woman or man. It's about fucking spiritual warfare. And evil's always going to try to intervene with good. And what is good? Good is a woman and man coming together innocently, not doing each other wrong. What is evil? All this other shit you see. You see the women and men still coming together, but all the other shit you see when they come together, all the lying, the plotting, the cheating, all that shit, that's the evil. The good is like your grandpa and grandma type shit. If they was faithful, you know what I'm saying? That's the good. You know, you get with the right one and they treat you right and shit. They don't flake because you said you love them and you text them back and all this bullshit. You know how it go. Because you actually like them. They actually like you back when you like them. You know what I'm saying? Versus, oh, he or she likes me now, so I'm just going to start acting funny now. You know, y'all know how that shit goes. Y'all know how that shit go, man. So, yeah, I'm out of here and fuck that side chick shit. You don't gotta be nobody's side chick. I don't give a fuck how much you like the motherfucker. You don't gotta be no dude's side chick, man. There's gotta be a dude out there for you that will be faithful to you. And if not, love yourself and be faithful to yourself. Don't cheat yourself. I would much rather be alone and loving myself versus with a woman thinking they love me and she's cheating or this or that. Or if you're a woman watching, you with a man, you thinking that he love you, but really it's a mask the whole fucking time and there's other women involved. Fuck all that, man. As much as it's harder to be alone than the thought of being with somebody that actually is right for you, if they are not the one that's faithful and right, then it's an illusion anyway. It's not reality. But I think people get caught up in that illusion, even though they know the reality. The reality, okay, he fucked another girl. But the illusion is, but nah, he really loved me. You know, that really didn't happen, or it was her fault. She didn't leave him alone. All that dumbass lies. Like 20 women in the dude's inbox, but it's all the woman's fault. It's not your boyfriend's fault, right? Or you dudes. It's not your girl's fault. It's the guys in the inbox, and now you want to fight them. It's not your girl, right? Your girl didn't do nothing. Nah, man, it is the girl. It is. And you need to admit that. You know, I've had to walk out in relationships at the end. Every relationship, long term that I had, like 3, they left and fucked with other people at first, and then dummy like me allowed them to come back. But in the end, I realized, why the fuck I let them come back? And then I leave them alone. It almost happens like that every time, man. Because reality starts to set in. And what is the reality? The reality is they really didn't want you, and they probably only coming back because that guy really didn't want them. At the end of the day. And sometimes maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake. They thought they didn't want you, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? The point is they betrayed you, man. It don't matter. At some point, they felt you wasn't good enough. You know? So, therefore, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. And that's what the main chick is doing. That's what the main chick is going through, and the main guy. But for some reason, they want to wear that as a badge of honor. Honestly, though, main dudes don't wear it as a badge of honor because, well, she's fucking other guys, but I'm the main. You do have some men that will do it because that girl is letting that man fuck other women. That's a whole different thing. Like, if they agree on it, what can I say? That's their relationship. But let's hypothetically say that woman is not, the men don't wear it as a badge of honor. A man's not going to say, I'm faithful to you, right? But I'm okay with you fucking other guys. Men don't do that. Well, because I'm her main, I'm cool with that. I'm better than you dudes. Nah, men don't do that. Because a man in his mind thinking, well, she fucked another guy, so he must be better. She must like him better, shall I say. But women, yeah, he's fucking y'all, but I'm the one that he comes to at night, comes home to at night and shit. Yeah, you're basically the doormat. So are they, but you're worse. Because he puts all his dirt on you. He uses you way more than he misuses you way more than he misuses them. They're just like temporary misusing you, the whole shebang. You don't gotta share no man. I don't give a fuck who told y'all that. Even if you just stay alone, fuck your feelings, man. Sometimes it's fuck feelings. Logical thinking. I don't want to leave her alone, but she did this or that. Feelings, I don't want to leave her alone. Logical thinking, she was just in the bed with another guy. Fuck that bitch. She don't love me. Gotta let her go. Don't matter if I love her or whatever. It don't matter. Logical thinking. She flaked on me 5 times, man. She's supposed to be on a date with me 5 times. Who the fuck would do that? But I don't know. It's just saying. She flaked on me 5 times, man. But I like her so much, man. That's that feelings thinking versus logical thinking. She flaked on you 5 times. She's not gonna do that to somebody she likes. Period. Period, man. Woman that really like you ain't gonna fuck with no other guy, man. And some of y'all taking the woman back after she done cheated and shit. You're doing the same thing these main chicks are doing out here. If she left you for another guy, it is what it is, man. She gonna do it again if you take her back. Relationships are relationships for a reason, man. You get in a relationship because you think you got somebody that is exclusively for you, and you want to be exclusively for them. All that other shit, why the fuck even bother? Why get in a relationship just to move like you single? Or for them just to be with somebody who's moving like they're single? That don't make sense. That don't make no sense. You're better off being alone and talking to who I want. Why the fuck would I commit to a woman that's going to cheat on me and I got to share her, right? When I could be out talking to any woman I want to, and maybe I'll still deal with her, but I'm still sharing her either way it goes. Either way it goes, I'm still sharing her. So why would I commit to something I got to share? I'm not saying, hey, hypothetically saying you still want to fuck with somebody to fuck with other people. That's on you. You do you. But the point is, why would you commit to that? That's like somebody cheating on you, but you still going to be faithful to them. That's what main chicks do. He cheated on me, I'm still going to be faithful to him. So he can just keep cheating on me more and more and more. Why? Because my feelings say I can't do better than him. My feelings say I really love him, but really in reality you probably hate him. You just don't see it. Because you ain't detached. You ain't gave yourself to detach from the person. So you're not going to see it in your feelings. You're going to still think I love him so much. I can't do better than him. Even though he fucks different women. It's nothing. It's just sex. Blah, blah, blah. He still come home to me at night. I still got to make his food and clean his laundry and all that. Even though he go deal with other women who might have diseases and shit. And he come home to me bringing all those spirits and diseases and all that. But that's okay because all men cheat, right? All men cheat, so it don't matter. I guess I just got to settle, right? That's crazy, man. It's a lie. It's a lie, man. Even if all men do cheat, still better off being alone than to be with a man that cheats. That don't make sense. Don't make sense, man. I don't give a fuck. That's why women gotta get their money right, because that seemed to be the primary reason why most women deal with that bullshit from men. Because survival mode. We know women are about survival. So you got your money right, you ain't got to deal with that. Same thing with men. Oh, you want to try to keep my kid from me? Watch this lawyer. Oh, you want to act like I'm not good enough and flake? That's all right. I got a lot going on. I'm sure some woman will want me one day. You ain't got to put up with the bullshit. Even though it ain't all about money, right? But just saying, if you are a person that makes yourself valuable, you know what I mean? And you work on your self-esteem and understand your worth, you wouldn't put up no shit like that. You want to play games and manipulate? Oh, I guess I gotta leave you alone. It is what it is, even if I don't want to. Shit like that. But when you don't have self-esteem and you're not improving in life as a person, all that, you're gonna feel like you're just stuck here. I'm just stuck with this guy that wants to keep sleeping with women or says I ain't shit and treats me bad, hates my family. I'm just stuck with him because I don't think I could do better. And that's a lie. It's a lie. Meanwhile, there's men right in front of your face that is way better and probably would treat you way better. But, you know, you don't see that because your self-esteem and shit like that. And same thing with you men. Same thing with you men. Because men got to understand that they be settling too. I don't know why men think they don't settle. Because she's a woman and she look good or something? You think that's not settling? Dog, she could look good as fuck but still treat you like shit. That's settling. Because there's other women that would basically worship the ground you walk on. How the fuck is that not settling? Or there's other women that she could look good as fuck and be a poor mom. But there's other women that would make sure your kid, if y'all did break up or something, there's not men around your kids and shit like that. Whatever. Just make sure your kids are taken care of mentally, physically, all that. Then you got a girl that look good, you had a kid by, but she don't do none of that. That's settling. Because now your kid's settling. Your kid's not, you didn't pick the proper mother for your kids, but you're settling. Period. Period, man. I'm out of here, man. Don't be the side chick, man. It's the same fucking thing, y'all. It's the same thing. I mean, I know I said side chick, but don't get gassed up because you're the main chick. You think you're winning, but you're really not. You're really not, man. I get it. He gives you money, whatever the fuck the main chicks get. But at the end of the day, you still sharing the motherfucker, man. Period. And I know most women don't care. I know this. It's sad. Most of them don't care. Because it's all about survival. As long as I'm getting what I'm getting from him, then I'm winning. But you're not winning because there's a guy that can offer way better than that only wants you. So how the fuck you winning? If you don't believe me, here's a translation. You know, I got a solid girl, man. And she does a lot, you know, and I'm pretty happy with her, but she fucks other guys. Versus, I got a solid girl that does all that shit, and she only fucks with me. Which one would you pick if you was a woman? Because sometimes women can't see it from the right perspective because they're looking at it from a female lens. But if you let them look at it from a man lens, same thing with men, they can't see a lot of shit because they're looking at it from a man's lens and not from a female's lens. So all y'all women out there, look at it from a man's lens. You got a good woman, she's okay and all that. She do things for you, treat you all right. You know, she cook, clean, whatever fuck, right? But she fucking a bunch of other men. Anytime she see men, she's fucking them. Like on the low behind your back, right? Does that sound okay to you? Or would you rather go get another woman that could do that same shit that only wants you? And a lot of times we already know the people who are the main chicks, the guy they dealing with probably ain't treating them 100% correctly. Because there's no way. There's no way. If you really desired a woman and treat it, if you really desired a woman, you by default you would treat her like she deserves to be treated. By default, you wouldn't be desiring no other woman because that's part of treating a woman the way she deserves to be treated, right? So how's there any room for another woman? I'm curious to this. There is no room. So same thing, vice versa. Same thing, vice versa, man. I don't give a fuck if she look good and she does most of the shit right. Let's say she do everything right, but not mess with other men. Well, that's disqualification because there's other women that will do everything right and not desire no other man but you. But the problem, here's another problem that we deal with. People don't believe they can get better. That's the problem. People do not believe they can get better. Or they know they can get better, but they allow their emotions to bring them back to the bullshit. They allow the devil's lies to bring them back to the bullshit. Because the devil wants to keep them in the suffering with the people they're suffering with. He don't want you to break out of them circles, whether it's a lover or whatever, friends, whatever. He want to keep you there, right? So fear. People fear, instead of trusting God, they fall for that fear, so they stay complacent. And you can't do it as much as it hurts. You got to remember, look how many times you could look back in life at things that you was worried, like, man, I don't know about this one. And then later you like, man, I'm glad that happened. What was I thinking? Why was I scared to do this or that? You know what I mean? Why was I scared to drive a semi? That shit's easy. Why was I scared to leave that line cheating next? That shit, I was foolish. What the fuck was I thinking? It's the same thing. It's always going to be that way. That's why we cannot let our emotions overpower our intelligence. You can't let that happen, because that's what happens when you allow that shit to happen. You start thinking about, you become complacent, feared, you're scared. You don't want to do better because you're scared that better is actually worse and worse is actually better. You start thinking with a mind that is not abundant. So main people know that they don't believe they can do better half the time. They believe every man's cheating. Every man's cheating anyway, so I might as well just stay with him and get the money or whatever. I don't fucking know what most people think, but pretty much that's what it be. And some people actually enjoy the shit, so, you know, some people actually like the fact that I'm the main, or, yeah, some women, believe this or not, they actually want you to cheat. It's sad. It's sad. If you're the faithful guy, I'm turned off. My pussy ain't wet. I want the drama. I want the chaos. I want him to fuck some other girl. Or I want other girls to desire him. But the problem is they don't understand that there's always going to be other women that desires a man. No man is just going to have one option walking around this motherfucker. Not going to happen. Even if he's 500 pounds. He's still going to have he's still going to have women desire him. It might not be in abundance, but still. So if that's what women want, like they want somebody to desire their man, that's always going to happen. The thing is, do you desire him or not? That's the question. Too many people worried about what other people think about what they got. That'd be like me, people worry about what people think about this car. I bought this car for me, not for what other people think about it. That's foolish. But you like I say, man. Like I say, man, it's unfortunate, man, but they want, a lot of them want you to cheat. A lot of them want you to have a bunch of women. They say that's not what they want, but that's what they gravitate towards, because the moment you don't cheat, or the moment you don't have a rotation, now you're unattractive. Now nobody wants you somehow in their minds. You know what I mean? But as men, we the opposite. We don't want you to have a whole bunch of. Only thing that's the same with men is they want to show off what they got, like a trophy or something. But other than that, we don't care if a whole bunch of men want you or not. For real. That's not what we want. We don't want you to have to be seeking a whole bunch of attention, all that. But that's not how women are. And they need to snap the fuck up out of it, because a lot of times, that's why they don't choose the good guy. Because they go after the Mr. so-called popular guy that's dealing with multiple women and shit. Because they think if a man is not dealing with multiple women, just stand to himself, chase his purpose, they believe in their small minds that nobody desires that woman. That's foolish. No, most women probably don't even think this guy exists. Where's all the good guys at? Remember? Where they at? On their purpose. They not out chasing women. Have women ever asked themselves, where's all the, I mean, yeah, they ask themselves that, but have they asked themselves, maybe these good guys are on a purpose instead of out chasing women? That's why they can't be found. So the next time I run into a guy who seems like he's interested and wants to spend time with me and all that, maybe I should fuck with that dude. Because maybe he only wants to deal with one woman, and maybe I'm that one woman. Instead of, well, I must be his only option. My pussy's dry. It's sad, but whatever, man. Y'all have a good one.